newscast. I'm Kenji Humphreys.
And I'm Calvin Sanders.
And on today's news, upstairs, they're having ping pong tournaments every Friday, so everyone get ready to face Mr. Buck.
Another event that's going to be happening in our Boys and Girls Club all around is the Boys and Girls Club Week. This will be happening between March 21st and March 27, 2010. And for any changes, we'll keep you updated through our webcasts.
Now, here's Disney Dobie with Learning Center News.
The Boys and Girls Club is taking a college tour on April 4th through April 10th. The cost is $500 and money is due on February 26th. The schools they will visit are Coppin State, Morgan State, Bowie State, Howard University, Hampton, North Carolina A&T, and a trip to Walt Disney World in Orlando. For more information, see Ms. Jones or Mr. Kendall. Now, here's Tatiana Miller on location with Coach Ruben.
Hi, I'm Tatiana Miller here. And today in sports, we have a story about a man, a coach, a leader, Coach Ruben. He's been playing soccer at the age of 3 and been involved in sports for 22 years. So, Coach Ruben, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
So, how did you get involved in the sports team? Did your parents force you to, or just a thing that came in?
I was bored a lot when I was younger, so that involved getting out and kicking the ball about with the kids in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Mexican descent, so a lot of my family and a lot of my friends were Latin as well. And so naturally soccer was one of the sports that we gravitated to, but I started at a pretty young age.
So yeah, boredom can lead to a lot of positive things, huh?
Yeah, or negative things,
or
but
negative.
In this case it
led
led to some positive.
Okay, so this basketball league at the Hammond Boys Girls Club, is that how did that come about being created?
Well, we talked about wanting to create something a little more structured for our members.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things when I first got here, I've only been here about 7 months. So a lot of things when I first got here were just kind of a free-for-all in the gym. I'm sure you've seen that a lot. So I wanted to create something with structure, something that will help the kids build skills, but also teach them some leadership, some discipline, and some character as well.
Okay, what type of people do you have coaching these kids? Are they volunteers from the neighborhood, or?
Typically as volunteers, it depends on the age group. You have to be a certain age to coach age group.
Mm-hmm.
For example, our 5 to 8 year olds, you have to be at least 14 years old to coach that age group.
Mm-hmm.
9 to 12, you have to be at least 21. And for 16 to 18, or 13 to 18, excuse me, you have to be at least 24 years old. So a lot of it is getting the parents involved, a lot of parent volunteers, student volunteers, things of that nature. But we get pretty good participation amongst our parents and a couple of our young adults.
So how exciting have these games been?
Some of them have been kind of crazy. I know our first week with the little kids, one of the games went into overtime. And overtime. And the parents were going crazy and the kids were going crazy, and I think the one team that did eventually won, it was only a 1-point victory. With that one, I know last Friday we had a game go down to free throws, and a gentleman from the red team, Kids Off the Block, hit 2 free throws, and the blue team had a chance to come back and win, but they didn't, and it was a 1-point victory there. So they've been fairly good, but we've had some blowouts as well, but for the most part they've been fairly competitive.
Okay, so what type of things do you hope to get out of this league?
We're hoping to accomplish a lot of sportsmanship. I see that lacking in our neighborhood a lot, where a lot of kids see some things on TV and they try to do some of that, and a lot of that is poor sportsmanship. So we're trying to really build sportsmanship, character, leadership, and really instill that sports is fun, but you don't have to be mean and be a bad sport to enjoy what you're doing.
Okay. We hope to see this league continue on. So we'd like to thank Coach Ruben again. Back to you.
Hi, I'm Jordan Child, broadcasting today with sports. And here's the top players of the week, week 2 and week 3. Javon died at 7 points for ages 5 through 8 in week 2. That's a good start to be in week 2 of the game, 5 through 8 years old. And the black team picks up a team of week 3. And Jared Thomas takes week 2 and Jordan Cooser hit a game high, 12 points for week 3. That's awesome. If I can hit 12 points in the game, hey, sign me, Sports Center. I can show you some things. But back to the conversation at hand. Jared Sanders led his team in a 32-39 victory in week 2, and Keenan El-Maniri hit a 13-point game high for week 3. 13 points. I said it outdoes 12, wouldn't you?